FOG Andrew here in the coach here for Family Gamers. Welcome, Wargamers, to an exciting, awesome live stream. What's up, guys?
How'd you get lost for a second?
How's it going? No, I'm good. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're here back with our weekly live stream. If you're in the chat or you're watching, make sure you drop the comment and ask any questions you got throughout the live stream. But yeah, what's up? And make sure you tune in every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our weekly live streams. We already got someone in the chat. Let's see who it is.
You want me to pull it up? Is that what you're waiting for?
As you can see, ES Taylor. What's up, ES Taylor? But as you can see, it's going to be another Crisis Protocol live stream, most likely. So there's a lot of stuff that, you know, we kind of want to talk about. So, I mean, I guess we can just get into it, you know. The Instagram page for Atomic Mass Games has some like previews of some models, and not the cards, but the models. So, I mean, we can kind of talk about that. It's just we talked about Cap.
It's funny that they put up today. You know, he's amazing, and they put up Spider-Man's cards, but we did that like 3 shows ago. So that's at least 4 weeks.
It's down here.
It's 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, March 20th. So it's a whole month ago that basically that they had the Amazing Spider-Man card. But you know, we already talked about it. It's a pretty damn good card. We talked about Cap Falcon, but they have a picture of him with War Machine. So I guess those two are going to be in one one box.
Yeah, they're gonna come
those
together in the
two.
box.
Yeah. So, you know, that got me thinking, like, I know we mentioned, I think last week, how like, oh, you know, they need to do a better Iron Man, maybe do an Invincible Iron Man, but I think that Cap Falcon is going to be the better Captain America, and then War Machine is going to just be the better Iron Man. You know, that's what I'm thinking. We haven't seen the cards. They haven't shown the cards.
We'll see. I mean, hopefully the cards will be out soon, because they said it's coming this summer.
Yeah,
and summer is about 2 months away. So, you know, but you know, the you buy the core box, and I think really like the only, I mean, think about the core box, right? Baron Zemo's pretty good. Ultron is pretty good. Crossbones is good for a 3-point, you know, 3-point character. Maybe Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel's not bad.
Widow's good because she's only 2 points.
Yeah.
So
that Spider-Man isn't horrible.
It's not horrible, but he never makes it out alive.
No.
Never makes it out alive. So,
it's like all of the Cabal guys are good. Like even Doc Ock, like you know, Doc Ock, like I feel like people might not like him, but I actually like him because I like to just keep him back and
he's
stuff
good.
at you.
He's good. He's a good like ranged guy. So, you know, hey, what's up, Panzer? And oh, there he is.
Got to already put him in timeout.
Yeah, we might have to go in timeout. So yeah, he was Fabian was telling me that he's got Sinister and the Twins already. So that's pretty good, you know. I can't wait you to bring them over and roll a copious amount of skulls.
It's good for Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to mention it real quick, but Fabian sent me the picture of the card of Sinister's Crisis card.
Okay.
Did he send it to you?
No, I'm not. I don't have that relationship.
Oh well, me and Phasia have a amazing relationship on the side. But 19 points, right?
Okay.
Deadly Legacy Virus cured, right? There's 3 Legacy cures on the map.
Okay.
Okay. You score 1 VP, you got to pick. These are the one that the characters have to hold.
Okay.
But to interact with it, a character must spend 1 power for each Legacy cure it is holding before using this interact. At the end of a character's activation, if it is holding 1 or more Legacy cures, it may remove 1 special condition from itself.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
If at any time a character is holding all 3 Legacy cures,
So 1 character.
yes,
Okay.
the character is immediately knocked out, and its controlling player scores 8 points.
What?
And then remove all of the legacy cures from the game. I just want to get Sinister just for that card.
But that's see, like now even his regular card and his abilities and stuff, it's all like I'm gonna drain stuff from my guys, but then something good is gonna happen. That's where he brings like the clone in. So you can bring like a clone of the Hulk if you wanted, but you need 12 of the tokens to do it. So
yeah. That's insane though. It really is. And with 19 points, that's like you could have a lot of people on the board.
Yeah.
I could have people zip around the board and just
you'll have 5 people on the board.
Yeah.
We can't get more than 5. Panzer's got a good thing here. He says Miniature Market had the 3 of them new and received them 3 days later after ordering. Yeah, Miniature Market's pretty good. The only thing is you got to go over $100 to get free shipping.
I mean, that's not too hard.
I mean, yeah, really, it's not, because you start looking, and then there's usually, so figure with these 3 guys it'll be about $50, and then you're like, all right, well, you start searching around, like I need some paint, I need that, but yeah, Miniature Market's on the point, so we got to order ours. We definitely got to order ours.
We definitely need to sit down and kind of figure out what to get next,
Yeah. So,
but yeah, that's his Crisis card. I just thought that
3
was
of them
insane.
are 100. The 3 of them are 100. Which one? So is that's the twins, Sinister, and they're not $50 a piece, right? No, I don't think so.
Shouldn't be.
No,
I hope not.
And you know what it is too.
I think the twins are 40.
Right.
Well, let's check.
Well, you go to Amazon then.
Yeah, but Amazon is retail.
Okay. Yeah, if you type it in on the top, it goes faster. I'm just saying.
Usually the new stuff pops up first. Sinister is $25.
Okay.
And then $50 for Sinister and the
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how much is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver is 40.
Okay.
So I guess on
so yeah, he's got it here. Panzer's got it. 32, and 20. So did you get 2 sets of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver or something else? Because what else came out today? So it was Scarlet Witch with Quicksilver, Sinister, and something else. You definitely got something else.
Yeah, what else? I don't know what else is came out. But yeah, the other things.
Sin and Viper.
Sin and Viper. That's about
Yeah.
After I get the thing next week, which we'll talk about later, hopefully, we gotta figure out we might have to split a Miniature Market haul, to be honest.
Well, honestly, we could do it now because you're really not even paying for it.
Why?
Because you're not paying for it. Everybody else is paying for it.
No, so. I told you I the stuff I want, I'm gonna pay for.
No, I thought that was like one of your birthday gifts, like everybody's pitching in.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying after I get that.
Correct. Okay.
For Crisis, we got to order Crisis Protocol stuff.
Right. So.
But anyway, they also revealed.
Oh wait, you got another Glorious Day in court. We're gonna keep talking. It always goes Crisis Protocols, and then we go into something else. How is that game? Because I'm dying to get it. I think I might bite the bullet and get it because I heard it's really good.
What game?
Glorious Day in the Core.
I don't even know what that is.
Corporate Marines versus the Xenomorphs.
Oh.
And I heard it's really good. The minis are pretty good, and it's a. I'm not sure. I forget who puts it out, but I've been hearing good things about it, and it's just the Marines versus Xenomorphs. It's so.
Is it skirmish or is it?
It's a board game. So
okay.
You're in, you're out. So that might work with our new board game crew that we've been doing.
Yeah.
So.
They also showed off the model again for Black Cat, but you get like a better look than what we got in the video.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you. See now. Here, take all my money.
You just look there. Look.
What's up?
You just look on the right.
I'm trying to, but it's all right. So here we go. I ordered a box of Xenomorphs with this and order, and I get 100. Couldn't resist.
Of course.
Isn't this the guy who said I'm not buying anything more other than Crisis Protocol? That's it. No more Crisis Protocol. Crisis Protocol. So here we go. Working on my Greeks and Spartans and some other modern Spectre ops. That's pretty cool. We got to get back to more Mortal Gods. I know Ryan came over and he was like he wanted to play. So
the Roy.
Yep, Gamers with Coffee and did a review on their channels. Okay, I want to check that out. I heard it's great. I saw an unboxing and I really liked it. So I think I might have to do that. So all right, here we go. Mini Mart. I guess I'm getting free shipping. So, but yeah, free shipping and aliens. Yes.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
I know what's gonna happen.
We're not gonna play it for like 2 years. And then I'm going to look at the models and be like, oh my God, these models are awesome. And then we'll end up playing it. Because that's what happened with Crisis Protocol.
Well, no, not really. That's what happened with Flames of War. We didn't have Crisis Protocol.
Well, we don't have the Xenomorphs.
Yeah. No, but I'm going to get
I'm saying Fabian bought a game.
Correct.
That we didn't play. And then I look at the models 2 years later and I'm like, these models are awesome. We should get the game now.
All right. So then let Fabian, you come over and we'll play it. And then
we have to demo it with Fabian. I mean, I'll probably just figure out how to play, and then we'll all play.
The problem is Fabian doesn't have a speech impediment, so it won't work. So, one year we went to Adepticon. It was about 6 years ago. We go to Adepticon. Every single person that gave us a demo had a speech impediment. Now, if you have a speech impediment, that's okay. I sometimes slur my words a little bit, and I talk a little like I'm not from Long Island. I'm from Brooklyn, so sometimes it comes through, and I got you. But man, it was hard. The guy was teaching us Zombie Side. Then the guy was teaching us Batman. Then we were learning Gilball, and that guy couldn't understand anything. And he wasn't even in English. He was just, so
he was just chilling.
Yeah. So going to use the models for Stargrave. Yeah, that's another one too. That's one of those Osprey books that you get and use the models you have. So that's pretty good. I didn't get the game, just extras.
Then why buy the Xenomorphs?
Good.
He's not going to paint them.
Who are you talking to? So, but yeah. So, all right. So we went through that. I'm a little upset with Atomic Mass a little bit. I'm gonna bitch a little bit because.
Here we go.
We said it a few weeks ago that we like this, like that weekly kind of reveal and showing us stuff and this and that, and like they showed Blade, they showed they showed Omega Red, and all this, that's what we like. And then they'd like, all right, here's the model, that's the draw, and now we say, oh my God, how's he gonna play? So now we get to start talking about it, and we like, all right, we should do this. Oh, I think he's gonna do this, like we did with the twins. Like, where do you think they can go? This and that, this and that, this and that. But now they're just recycling and showing us stuff that we've already seen.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Black Cat's cool, and now we have a picture of her by herself.
Well,
but we saw a whole video of her.
But here's the thing, though. To be fair, that video was not about Black Cat. It was about Amazing Spider-Man and the new villains.
Right.
Like, we barely saw Black Cat. And also, like the new stuff that we've seen officially, because the stuff like Omega Red and Blade were only in the live streams. Right. I don't think we've seen an official picture of Blade.
Right, we still haven't.
We finally got an official picture of Jean Grey and Omega Red, which Jean Grey we saw in that Deadpool video. But like, I guess this is just the summer wave of stuff. You know what I mean? So they what else what are they going to show? Stuff that's coming out in November? Like,
give us the freaking cards. That's what I want. Listen, I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, it's almost like GW. The models coming out are going to be sick. All right. They're going to be really good sculpts. They're going to be great, that they're going to look great on the table, and you're going to get, be able to paint them and stuff. Good quality minis. I want to know about the game. So like in my question, are you a hobbyist or a war gamer? I'm both. I think I'm a war gamer who loves to play the games and paints the stuff for the games. So basically everything I've bought, printed, and painted is all for a game. Whether we're playing it or not, at this point in time, everything is for games.
Yeah.
So, I want to see, because I'm thinking, all right, great. Now, if I get Omega Red, and he does this. You know what he would be good with? Sin. All right, let's get Sin. Let's get that. Oh, wait, you know what? Put him with Wolverine and put him with Sabretooth and Omega Red to get, like, the gaming and stuff is is what I'm really jonesing for, But,
yeah,
I was a little upset. It was like, hey, look, Peter Parker Spider-Man. You released that a month ago.
Yeah.
We saw that card a month ago. So
very weird. And they don't even show the injured side. They just show the regular side.
Yeah, but you know what though? But they've already showed the injured side. It's already on what's it called? On Danger Room. So
Well, it was on Instagram a month ago. But yeah. they revealed Jean Grey's model and Omega Red's model, which I maybe that's going to be the pair for the box, or unless Omega Red's going to be by himself like Sinister.
Yeah, I mean Omega Red and Jean Grey would be good, but that's a weird combination.
Yeah,
that really is. So, you want to talk about the battle report?
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Did we?
I think so.
Okay.
Did we talk about that last week?
We didn't
do the live stream last week. Oh, I don't think we talked about the battle report then. That was a battle report.
It was.
If you guys didn't see it, go watch it because it was a pretty interesting game.
It was the biggest, weirdest comeback that didn't work out, but was great.
It was Inhumans versus Cabal, and I was doing.
Hold on, real quick. He's right. Cassandra Nova. That's right.
That's the girl. I kept forgetting her name.
Yeah, that's it.
Which we haven't seen. We haven't seen the model yet.
Her or the card yet, but that's okay. So it's like two psychic people. So
I took Cabal because I haven't taken Cabal in a while, and I wanted to wait for MODOK to play Criminal Syndicate. So I was like, you know what? I'll do Cabal. I took Red Skull, I think, Kingpin, Green Goblin, Crossbones, and Zemo. Did I take Zemo? I think I took Zemo. Yes. So, what was it, like 17 points or something?
No, it was more. I think it was 20. It was high. I picked 20.
Yeah.
So, and then I took the Inhumans with Doctor Strange.
Right. That was an interesting game.
Well, I will say one thing though. The big comeback, you were ready to shake my hand, and I said no, play it out and see what happens, and you got maximum points at one round.
I dazed everybody in one round, and I was very surprised about that.
Which I knew you were going to do because all my guys were like 1 or 2 wounds apiece. So that, but then when I came back, that was the.
So what I noticed is with Red Skull, I think I'm playing him wrong. I think I'm going to try to do something different with him next time. Because I think I might do Cabal again.
Okay.
But I'm kind of iffy with him because he's like 4 points and he's like, he didn't really do much, and I was trying to sap power, and then I was going to try to activate.
He's more of a, kind of like Wong. Like a helping from behind type of deal,
Yeah, well, like I was gonna say.
I'm just saying.
No, I was gonna activate.
Oh, you go. I'm gonna eat my tater tots.
I was gonna deactivate the guys and take the activation tokens off, or and do the sap power and whatever. But it was just he didn't really do much, and that's why I want to get Sin and Viper for 2 reasons. Because Sin's seems pretty badass, and Viper seems okay, especially with special conditions, and that's kind of a thing. Actually, me and Phasia were kind of talking about it, and I think the key thing is the special conditions, especially for Inhumans. Just to kind of mess them up a little bit, you know what I mean with that, throw burn or whatever, or this and that, poison, they're immune to poison, but
still, it's still something to do,
right.
I think conditions in the game are important, to get them on because especially like Hex, for the defenders, that's a badass, man. You can't roll up your crits. So that's fantastic. You know, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, it was a good battle report. We got a few things to make it a little bit cleaner. We were talking about that. We just kind of jumped into it a little. I think our excitement went.
I think we were ready for it. It was just like, it's a new game, and there's a lot of things that are different in filming it in that sense.
It's like if you watch our Dead Zone report, it's smooth as silk. Yeah. We have that down to a science. You know what? I'll tell you what, Test of Honor, Mortal God, we had it. But I think we need to go with the box and stuff. We need to go like maybe back in the old days. But it does add a lot. Like it'll add up. It makes you play the game, but when you film it the way we film it, it's double. So if it's an hour and a half game, we go in 3 hours of filming. And then after about 2 hours, we were like, oh, round 3. Oh, geez, we got to keep going.
Yeah.
So, but Crisis Protocol moves pretty quick. So it's not that bad.
Yeah. It's like only an hour game, maybe ish.
It's more,
sometimes we go over
the setup. I think more than anything.
Oh, setup takes long.
Every war game is the setup. It's the setup. The terrain, the missions, the who's going first.
Well, it's a 2-hour game. Yeah, and it's an hour for setup.
It's like a football game. You get there an hour and a half before the game, and you warm up. Then you play the game, but it's only 60 minutes of football. But it's a 3-hour process. So, there's that. So now, what are you thinking? You're thinking Cabal again?
We'll see. I'm kind of trying to why Cabal?
Mm-hmm.
Because I need something to go up against the Inhumans. Because the Inhumans destroyed my Web Warriors. They destroyed. You took the Defenders, right, against the Criminal Syndicate.
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like they need that stuff to really hit hard against the Inhumans. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I need those hard ass models. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or guys to actually do something to the Inhumans. Like more, like I know, like it was close at the end, but I feel like I still felt like I wasn't really doing anything. You know what I mean? I know, like, points wise, it worked out, but I felt like throughout the game, I just wasn't doing much with them. So,
but then again, that comes down to superior tactics of the person who's running the factions.
I mean, when you play the most overpowered team, that's how it works. So anyway, guys,
not the most overpowered.
So
not even close.
We were talking about some interesting stuff the other day.
Well, before you get to that,
before
you get to that, what do you need for the Criminal Syndicate?
What do I need? I need MODOK.
Okay, so as per, it's becoming a tradition on this. Guess what? Guess who showed up today?
Who showed up?
So you haven't seen it, right?
Is it MODOK?
Have you seen it?
I have not seen.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like this.
I know
he's right here.
I know we got MODOK.
Okay,
but I haven't seen him officially.
I finished painting him last night. Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
Because if you're not ready, I won't do it. But if you're ready,
no, I'm ready.
So, you sure?
Yes.
All right, ready?
Oh God, he's. I wish I could curse because it's
show the people
effing awesome.
Came out pretty good. Look at the back. Look at the back.
He does that. He has a
little retros.
He's got a nice tan too.
Well, Nazis can't be. Came out pretty good, right?
Not a Nazi. He's AIM.
Yeah, it's still same.
Listen, all the world will bow to MODOK.
Correct.
All right. Well, I can officially take MODOK now. I'm very excited. Wish I could take Venom too, but that's okay.
Well, we were waiting for Venom, but you want to show it again because they can't see it. Can you guys?
Beautiful. I'm
gonna take better pictures. Maybe put them on the Instagram, Twitter, or whatnot. So.
See now, like this is the shiznit I need. I think my ideal list for Criminal Syndicate.
Thank you, brother.
Will be Kingpin, Green Goblin, MODOK. Actually, hold on. I kind of want to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
So King.
And another thing too. Let me ask you guys. So I got a lot of you guys commented. So I know a few of you guys did watch the battle report. So this is what we do. We do the 10 models, and then we pick them out. We do the mission, then we do all that stuff. All right. So we'll do the 10, pick the mission, roll for priority, all that good stuff beforehand. So now it's like when you get to us, when we start taping, we're going to do the models that we picked, the missions already picked, and the person won priority. And then we do our, we'll go over who we're taking, and then we do the deployment. All right. So for that, do you guys want to see that? Because I don't know. It's kind of, I thought that would be boring.
Yeah, I thought that it would be better to get right into it. Like, we'll show you the missions, we'll show you the setup, we'll show you the models, and then get right into it instead of, going through that process, which I think would be better. But if you guys think differently and you want to see that, because then the battle report would probably be an extra
half an hour, minimum, because you're getting your 10 guys. So it's like, oh, let's do the mission, let's do this. I like that all done before, and most of the times we're just picking missions that it's the Danger Room app.
I know, I'm on it.
Okay,
I'm just trying to.
He's actually making a list here, a little team building exercise. So yeah. So the MODOK, I it was a lot of fun painting it. I don't want to mess around with the face because I think the face came out, and then to make it lighter, So I was channeling my Patton Oswalt to get that done. I think that comes out this week, 2 days from now, 21st.
Well, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
All right, so if I do Kingpin,
right,
who's 4 points, and then Green Goblin, who's 4 points, and then MODOK, who's 5, and then if I take someone like Killmonger, who's another 4 points, that's 17 points, 4 models, but still MODOK and Green Goblin are kind of hardy,
right?
And I hear Killmonger's pretty good. So I don't know. Who else could I take?
But you can't take Killmonger because we ain't got him.
That's true.
And you know who Killmonger comes with, right?
Comes the Black Panther, which I was just watching before. Sins and Criminal Syndicate, actually. That's one of her affiliations. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Viper.
How much is it?
She's only 3. She's 1 point less than the Red Scout.
Not bad. You can just show the models in the background, while showing which ones you're going to use for the game. Oh, show the Dark MODOK on Discord. All right, I'll go check it out right after the show. We're going to check it out. That's what popped up when you were.
I was just looking.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Here it is. Dropped a picture of Darth MODOK. Yeah, we'll check it out definitely. So, and that's the thing. We got to try to get, once this pandemic crap is up, we try to get some games going. I think we need to do like Family Gamers Con with all the games that we like. We'll do like Mortal Gods and Test of Honor, Dead Zone, Crisis Protocol, stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. So you were saying before MODOK showed up about the discussion we had.
Oh, so we had a discussion the other day while we were walking our dog. We were talking about Iron Man. And we were talking about, like I said, they should do Invincible Iron Man. But like I said before, seeing War Machine, I'm like, all right, so I think that's just going to be the Amazing Spider-Man equivalent, Just,
you think so? Instead of like,
yeah,
like a Tony Stark or well, we were saying an affiliation of Iron Man. That's what I thought. Where it's just say Iron Man. So let's say you start off with Tony Stark Iron Man, but then you can have different suits where Tony Stark can be in any suit, but you can only take one of those suits. And then we were saying Whisper? No. Rescue, which would be only an ancillary character, a buffing character.
Yeah, we were
kind of like Wong.
We were kind of saying I was saying that it should be like she should have like 2 physical defense, 2 mystical defense, and like 3 energy.
Right. Okay.
And then like have her strike.
Or maybe like maybe 3 is across the board just because she's like an armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then do like, you know, regular strike or something, or regular repulsor blast or something.
Just something just so she's not like by herself.
And that's the only attack. Everything else is superpowers.
Okay.
You know, maybe she could do something where, like Wong, like the meditate,
mm-hmm.
you know, to get power, but then like she can like distribute it like crazy amongst everybody.
But I was thinking too, like similar to Doctor Strange, where she can meditate, use power, and then use, like they say, nanotech to heal, but you're healing the suits. So like let's say you take 3 Iron Men, but you take Wolverine and whatever MODOK. Well, you can't heal them because they're not Iron Man suits. So it's like she's very specific.
But the only thing that I wouldn't like about that is, why would I ever take her anywhere else?
Right, but that's the thing. She's part of that.
I don't know about that. And also, like, the other thing, too, with an Iron Legion, I guess, thing, affiliation, would be if it's all Iron Man suits, it'd be kind of boring. Because what would you do? You would do Tony. You would do War Machine. You would do Rescue.
What about Riri?
You could do Ironheart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what else? You know?
Hulkbuster
like,
suit?
I don't know about that.
Why not? I mean, like...
Because that's another... Because I feel like they're trying not to do multiple... Like I would be shocked if they did a 3rd Peter Parker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do multiple Tony Starks? And that's the thing, like you were saying, like...
Ultron.
Tony didn't make him. Like in the movie.
I know. Well, I'm saying that, but it's still like... Robotish.
It would be like... Well, Fabian is basically just listing off villains.
Well, here. So move down south. That might happen. Let's see. Arno Stark. Who's Arno Stark?
I think that's the Iron Man 2020 thing, I think.
Titanium Man.
Those are all villains.
Crimson Dynamo.
Those are all villains.
Don't you love Crimson Dynamo?
Those are all villains.
That's
a good character.
No, but they would do it for money. And you see now you're going in timeout.
See now, but you could just paint the regular Spidey into the symbiote Spidey. Like there's barely anything. There's nothing different.
I mean, you could make it symbiote Spidey and just use Venom's card.
Throw him in timeout. But you know, like I just feel like if to do the Iron Legion, it's like very limited, because then it's like, oh, like, you know, you could bring in the Silver Centurion suit or the Blue Steel. Like that would be awesome. I would love to get a Silver Centurion suit model because that's my favorite Iron Man armor. But like, who like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be weird to have like multiple Tonys.
Well, no, but maybe you could just take one of them at a time. You know what I mean? Like, because they're, you know, you can't take 2 MODOKs in one faction. So
I don't know. I feel like it would make everything very limited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they could do like a crap ton of suits, but it's like, well, most of the suits are just the same thing except color swap. So you can just paint the Iron Man's model that way. But I don't know.
You know, what do you need? Like 4 Iron Men to make a faction? Think about it. 2 boxes into faction. And then there could be like, you could put like, say, Thor or Cap in it as an affiliation, I'm saying. So, you know, because they could do certain things or, you know, whatever, you know, you could put somebody else in there. That might work with affiliation wise. You know what I mean? So like, you know, you could pick some characters that are in there, or maybe, you know, like you go through the myriad of comics 60, 70 years back, and like why, people are like, well, why is Quicksilver in the Inhumans? Well, because he was with Crystal. Well, why was Ronan the Accuser in? Well, he married to Crystal. Crystal gets around, so pick some guys that could be in there. Ghost Rider. I don't know. Maybe there was a big team up at one time.
Speaking of which,
he's right there.
You gotta get him done.
Yeah,
you gotta get She-Hulk. You gotta get going, man. What's going on?
I've been doing a commission, so that's been taking up time.
At least MODOK's done. That's what I care about.
Yeah, I banged him out in 2 days.
Beautiful.
Thank God I got an airbrush.
He's beautiful.
Which is clogged. I don't know why, but anyway,
it's Fabian.
Did it, right? Yeah. So I think that would work.
I don't know. Still waiting on champions. Miss Marvel, Miles, and Nova.
No, too. Miss Marvel
and Viv. We saw the one model, and I'm thinking that because even people in the comments were saying that like their other model's going to be the embiggened, where she's huge or whatever, which would be kind of cool,
Right.
And then that'll be like a champions affiliation, and then they could bring in Vision's daughter, Viv, and then do Nova, Amadeus Cho, Hulk, right. Stuff like that, bring in those legacy characters.
Right.
But
yeah, I don't know. So what do you guys think? Just throw them in the comments so we can discuss and pontificate what's going on. But I don't know. I thought it would be cool to do something like that. Do a faction of Iron Man, or Stark Industries, something like that. Put the Hulk in there with the Hulk Buster suit. That would be something. 6 points, doing all the similarities to Hulk, but then he has repulsors, and he could probably, he'd probably have fly. So I thought that would be cool. Let's see, like green stuff, long hair on Captain Marvel. Yeah, you know what? They're all long. They all have short hair. Like Crystal has short hair, and Captain Marvel has short hair. It's just, I
think the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Black Widow has short hair. I think. Does she? I don't remember.
Is that like the Frank Miller Daredevil one? Because she had cut her hair.
Did she? No, I know. Did she have short hair? I don't remember now.
In what?
Now I'm thinking she doesn't.
All the suits remote control like Iron Man 3. Yeah. Something like that. I was thinking like some kind of coordinated attack, have a card where it's a coordinated attack. Everybody shoots something, or the more that are there, they'll give power to a certain someone and be able to, like make one massive shot through the at the opponent.
She has shorter hair.
Okay.
But it's not short.
Okay. Well, it's the summer, and they get it's the summer, they get hot. Oh, it is shoulder length. See, shoulder length. But she's jumping backwards, so it's hard to tell. It's like going forward, but it is shorter than the other one. So I don't know. What else?
I don't know.
So what about, we got to shoot another Crisis Protocol battle report?
Yes. Well, now I have MODOK.
Right.
So I'm good with that. I think listen, with getting more Crisis Protocol stuff, I think that Lizard, Kraven, Mysterio, Carnage is on that list 100%.
They are not out yet.
They are not out yet, but I do want to get those.
Mm-hmm.
For now, I don't know what I want to get. Like I feel like I want to do everything, but it's like I played Cabal. It was like I wanted to do Spider Foes, but now I'm waiting for the rest of them to come out, and then it's like, okay, let me do Criminal Syndicate. Okay, well now I need MODOK, so let me try Cabal in the meantime. Oh wait, now I want to play Cabal, and get Sin. It's like that's how they get you. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of all over the place right now, to be honest, with what I want to take.
And it's tough because there's a lot of good new stuff coming out, but then it's like we've been talking before about like Oh, maybe do the Asgardians. Oh wait, don't forget we should do Wakanda, so that like because Killmonger fits into the right places, and you know, Killmonger and because Killmonger's with Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
And then then Okoye and Shuri, fit in, and they're cheap and stuff. So Fabian's saying, what if Tony Stark gets a tactic card that allows him to transform into a different suit of armor? That would be cool.
That would be an interesting thing. Like, instead of being separate models, they can come in and change, add abilities.
Right.
So like it wouldn't be like a part of the list. It's just like, it would come in and switch out instead. So instead of taking Iron Man and this suit and this suit and this suit, like those suits are like options that you can swap out for,
But I wonder like how you work the wounds. Maybe you could swap out, but they're on the injured side. Just saying, because then it could be like
or maybe like
or maybe you can only do it once a game.
If he gets injured, like it comes in on like that card is only injured, and it comes in on the injured side, and then once it's knocked out, it comes off, and then he reverts back to his old thing.
Right.
Who knows? They could do anything.
Then again, it could be.
Wait, before you continue, E.S. Taylor is saying he's got to go, so we'll see you.
All right, take care, man.
But anyway, continue.
Like Ghost Rider has, is it Ghost Rider? The one where when Ghost Rider is dying, and you can actually play this card, and he can like possess someone else, and that model actually is removed, but you get a brand new Ghost Rider coming back.
Is that Ghost Rider?
I think it's Ghost Rider.
I don't know. Ultron is you spend 8 power and he is completely healed when he's to be knocked out.
No, I'm saying so. I think it's Ghost Rider, but it might not be. It might be someone else. You get Ghost Rider, and when he's getting like low on the injured side, you can swap him out with another model, and he comes back fully healed on the healthy side. So like say you have a model that's going to die, all of a sudden here comes Ghost Rider. The Spirit of Vengeance transfers into that character, but you lose that character. The character's gone, but you get a brand new Ghost Rider. So that would be cool. We need Killmonger for CS grade attacks.
It's on the right.
I know. Keep doing that. Sorry. Yeah, we've been wanting Killmonger. I think that just I think we just got to get it all. Tactic card is one use only, so maybe just a new set of wounds. That's what I was saying, like similar to the Ghost Rider card, where you make the switch. So now the new guy comes in, but like you got to start over again. But then Tony's removed, so could sell a double pack with 2 Iron Man suits and a card, and have a course of X amount of power to change. Yes, yeah, I think we're all on the same page, like to switch them out. So it's like. Because the Iron Man is pretty weak with the new stuff coming out, and this is what happens a lot with the games. You get the core set, and they're very, very limited, and then as it goes on, the better models or the better abilities and stuff. As the game is played and you play test it and stuff, you can come out with new stuff. So like an old faction or an old model might not be as good as the new stuff. But that's just the way games are, because you don't know. Like you start a game, you're like, wow, Iron Man is the most powerful thing in the core set. Wait a minute, and then Thor comes along, and then this comes along, and this comes along. But the thing is that like Iron Man and Cap, like you were saying, a new Cap would be what Falcon is going to be.
Right?
Why shouldn't Cap be really good?
Yeah.
That to me doesn't really make sense.
But we do need U.S. agent.
Okay. But then he can't be better.
That's all I got to say. You know what they should do?
What should they do?
Be awesome. Conan.
I was thinking that the other day, because Conan is all over.
And I know Fabian hates comic books, and he hates how Conan is in the gosh darn Marvel universe, but it's awesome. Read the book, Fabian, and then maybe you'll change your mind. I don't want to, because I hate comic books. But Fabian, I'm joking. I love you, but that would be awesome. Throw Conan in there, and then I don't know, put in Belit or Red Sonja. No, they can't do Red Sonja because Red Sonja.
Well, she's not around.
Well, Red Sonja's not in the Marvel universe anymore. It's in the Dark Horse or whoever owns it. Dynamite.
I think it's Dynamite. Right?
Yeah.
Boom, Dynamite or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. Not
guys.
Boom. Yeah, do like Belit or Valeria or something.
I gotta tell you, those books were terrible.
They were awful.
They were awful.
Awful.
I mean, well, I'm not like Fabian. I love comic books, but they were awful. I couldn't. You know, I don't know how you how you got.
I don't even think I finished the Valeria one.
That was just,
but you know what though? Like I give them credit. I mean, that's a whole nother discussion about the Conan books. Like I could do a whole video on that, but they knew what they were doing. They were like, we're going to put out, we got the rights to Conan back. Let's put out 3 Conan books.
But the Conan books are really good.
Now there's only one, you know, the Conan books were good. The Conan the Barbarian book was good.
Okay.
And reading, I have the Epic Collection, volumes 1 and 2 of Conan, like original Marvel stuff, like, you know, #1 from the 70s. Remember the Conan arc, beginning arc that was like 10 issues, 12 issues of like those 2 kids and whatever, but like each issue was basically almost like a one shot. But then it's like at the end, it's like, oh, the kids were there watching.
Because you were telling like the backstory of how he got to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But each issue was kind of like, you know, random things. That's how the original books were.
Right.
Each issue was like its own thing. It's like, oh, now he's here. Oh, now he's there.
It's usually him. He's drinking somewhere, and then something happens, and he gets involved where he shouldn't have, and then you know.
But the Conan book now is pretty good. They had Savage Sword of Conan, which was just like it ended at 12 issues, and it was just like a few different stories. You know, they had a 1-shot or 2-issue arc, and that was it. And then those Age of Conan books where they're like, okay, let's spin off and do the Conan characters, and then they stopped that right away after they did Valeria and Belit.
Right.
And now there's just a Conan book.
Well, not really, because Savage Avengers is a Conan book.
Basically, yeah.
It's basically
so Savage Avengers and Conan. They did have that king-size Conan book, which was pretty good.
That was good.
There was like a few short stories.
Yeah, they brought him back, but they did it right. It wasn't like he's just some kind of crappy character that, you know, they're going to put the new guys on. They actually have some good guys writing it. And the art's okay. It's a little scratchy. It's like a wannabe, like a Saturday morning cartoon, I think. You know, but you know, he met up with Deadpool, and you know, there was a lot of good stories.
There's an overarching story in Savage Avengers, but it's at the end of the day, he's like still trying to fight Cool and Goth or whatever, and try to find him, you know, and he's like building up his power.
I think they're gonna stretch it out until the very end, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and then as a symbiote lover, which I know you hate the symbiotes, but now Conan has a symbiote attached to him, but it's a weapon, which actually makes sense. It did make sense. What do you think of that? I mean, I like it. It's kind of like the way they described it, you know, with the somebody captured a symbiote and was selling it to the highest bidder, and it was going around, and then eventually Conan got it. So, you know, it's actually not too bad. So, you know, and then that
you read the last issue, right?
Yes.
With Rhino.
Yes.
Conan was at the bar with No Name, and Rhino's there, and he's like, "Yeah, we got to get more money for the bar with No Name." And then it's like, and then Conan's like, "I'll help you rob a bank."
Yeah. Oh, he's just down for anything. It's great.
Yeah.
So I like the way they're doing it. He's an obscure character for Marvel. That would be great. You know.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know, he could be like
he's got to be like 5 points and just a beast.
Either that, or maybe like a 4 points and a better Crossbones.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you know, it'd be great though. He could be in any affiliation.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
he'd be like Taskmaster.
Right.
You know, because that's the way it is now. Like he's in Las Vegas and he overhears this guy's like, "Man, we got to get some money." Oh, you know, like he's just down to.
Oh anything. Yeah, that book was awful. Battle for the they had Serpent War, which is he teamed up with Moon Knight.
That was
and
okay. And the Punisher was in that one.
No. And Solomon Kane.
Okay, right.
And that chick, Dark Agnes.
Right.
he teamed up with those characters, and then it spun into the Battle for the Serpent Crown book, which was him going after Mephisto, basically.
Right.
And then that was awful. And then that ended, thank God. And then now we just have Conan and Savage Avengers. But
And they screwed up too, because that was the whole thing with Mephisto was linked up with Ghost Rider, which they canceled, which was terrible. Which they should have kept going, because it was actually good. And then almost, what is it, a year and a half later, they came out with a one shot of King in Black and
tie into King in Black.
Finished the whole series. But they should have did that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So.
You know what, they could do a Savage Avengers affiliation, have Conan be the leader, and then it's like, okay, you got Venom, Elektra. Well, come out with Elektra first, but
yes,
where is
Elektra?
Where is Elektra? And who else would they do? Who else would come with Elektra?
Well, the Punisher would be in it.
No, I'm saying the box. Elektra and who else?
Maybe 2 or 3 hand ninjas.
I feel like that they're not going to go through with the route of henchmen.
Right.
Bob's not a henchman. He's a character. He's a Hydra agent, but he's a character.
Maybe she'd come with Stick.
That's a little. That's
or Stone the Ninja.
What's that? Spot guy from that one book. Remember?
Which guy?
I forgot his name. What's his name? Fabian, you missed out on the last 40 years of comic books. She's come back. She's come back to life like 87 times.
At least. She's actually Daredevil right now, but you wouldn't know that because you hate comic books. So, we'd love to see Henchmen. Yeah, that one.
But you know what though? I was looking at the Instagram page for the Batman miniatures game, and there's just so much stuff. I'm like, my God! So
you get the Joker and 4 henchmen.
Yeah, and
you get the Riddler and 4 henchmen.
I'm like, I would never want to take henchmen, it's for a game like this, they would have to be 1 point
and horrible,
and it's horrible. But then at that rate, I might as well just take Okoye for 2 points.
But then again,
instead of taking 4 henchmen, I would take.
But then again, you can have
character.
let's say a 20-point game. You take 14 points of or 12 points of 4 heavy hitters. So you take 3 heavy hitters for 4 points each, and for 8 points you take 8 henchmen. So now you start to flood the board, and then it becomes like you're taking the Plague and Dead Zone or Ratkin, or you flood the board with those guys. So But all right, let's see here. I know, but she's dead to me. Kind of,
Fabian, we're gonna have to put you in timeout.
And then the game is street level.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. We've never played it, so.
Oh, that's
Batman.
Batman, yeah. Well, we tried to play it, but the guy tried to explain it was terrible. Let's see. 1 point for 3 henchmen, and then have a mission that requires them. Maybe have the henchmen as extras in the mission. You do this mission with 3 henchmen, and then they don't count towards your point, but then the opponent has henchmen also.
Right.
It could work like that, But then again, henchman is a bad guy type deal. It's not really like Iron Man and his henchmen, or Cap and his henchmen.
But you know what they would do though? They would do Ultron drones and then Iron Legion drones.
But see, that,
not like the armor is like the regular, each.
But
duplicate.
But that would
armors.
Work. You know what I mean? That could work. So
yes,
it was a demo.
The
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Maybe. Before we start derailing the conversation and going insane, I do want to make sure that I bring up the what. Okay. I think we got to show it though.
What's that?
You know what I'm talking about.
No idea.
Next week. What am I getting next week?
Is that the COVID shot?
No. I think we're gonna have to
some cops. That would work. New York City police.
I think we're gonna have to show it.
Okay.
What am I taking a trip to get next?
No, I know.
You know what I'm getting?
Yeah. I know. Well, should you just wait till you get it?
No, I got to talk about it because I just because
I'll share the screen, then you can.
Well, I'm gonna show it if this is a mess. Your computer's very
Friends is a
they have 2 sets now.
really?
Yep. They had the bar or whatever thing, Central Perk, and then now they have the apartments. Is that gonna work? There we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys, brace yourselves for amazing stuff right now. All right, this beauty right here is sexy. I am excited. Oh my god, it's just amazing.
You know, as I look, Doc Ock looks like Green Lantern.
You're crazy.
Nope.
But look, beautiful. And look, it's everyone's favorite character, Firestar. Mm-hmm. And your boy Daredevil is in it.
There he is.
Which if we could take a closer look at boom.
There he is.
That is so beautiful. It's fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
And Black Cat is in it.
No cleavage.
No, unfortunately. But if we look at it next to a dude, it's huge. It's huge. It's 32 inches high. Beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. I am way too excited. I will be getting it and building it next week on Wednesday. Excited. And Punisher is in it. You can see him right there. They're like doing no promotion. They are showing him in none of the pictures.
Why is that?
Because he's, the Punisher.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Firestar is in it. They have there's 25 figures in it. It's beautiful. I just needed to show it. Mm-hmm. But I'm very excited. That is my early birthday gift, and I can't wait. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's gonna
running out of room.
It's gonna show some. It's gonna have to be somewhere. But
Fabian, what did you show Sandman?
Sandman. There's nothing new about Sandman, Fabian. What are you talking about? He's a repeat character. Don't get me wrong. What they did with him is cool. Like they got him. I know. They got him like coming out of the ground or whatever. But that's the same figure that came out this year. So like it's nothing new with it, and also the screen in the front has Dr. Kurt Connors, Miles Warren, who's the Jackal, and the Scarlet Spider, talking about clones. So, yeah, I am excited. Look at this. Beautiful, just beautiful. But Fabian, I'm gonna do it.
That's the best thing you've said all day, Fabian. He looks just like Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah, okay.
Because Doc Ock has that like MODOK haircut.
What?
He has that like the bowl haircut.
No, but he doesn't have. They got rid of the bowl cut for that figure.
Why?
Because they didn't. They made it's a new Doc Ock figure. They got rid of the bowl cut, and they gave him what would you call it? I don't remember, but it's that Punisher hairpiece is the same one.
Okay.
But
anyway,
I'm excited.
Yeah. So I think that deserves a video.
Oh, I'll definitely do a review of it. Definitely 100%.
But I say you should do the the
no. I can't do that. It's gonna be.
Oh, guess what? You're going in timeout.
It's gonna be like 10 hours. That build.
Fabian, can we put you in timeout to see what happens? And then there's a little late. We have to wait.
Let's just do it anyway.
We should. But then he can't come back. It's like.
No, I think he'd come back. It's just we're not gonna block him.
Don't ever talk about Star Fox. Don't ever talk. He's the worst Marvel character ever. Worst. Destroyed the Avengers. With the Rambo, that whole
Rambo.
Oh my god, it was so bad. But anyway, all right, let's wind it down.
All right, guys.
Chat today.
Yep. Guys, like the live stream if you liked it. Comment down below if you got any suggestions or questions in the comments below of the video, and subscribe for more stuff like this. We have 2 links in the description. We have our Patreon page, which helps support the channel very much, and our Discord server. If you don't have Discord, go download it, because you can join the server, talk to us, talk to a bunch of other war gamers. We got a bunch of stuff in there. We can show off your models and talk to us. It's awesome. And yeah, and stay tuned, or oh god, make sure you check out the live stream next week, every Wednesday. We didn't do it last week, but mostly every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, guys, that's it.